Talk about one title in particular because this is a big thing you all have focused on is the women's title, and with that the inclusivity, and especially Nyla Rose, who has made history with you all. How do you continue to go forward with that?
I don't know if we've told the real story with Nyla Rose. I'm cool telling the real story if it's not out there. When we hired Nyla Rose, we did not know she was transgender. We thought she was one of the best wrestlers we ever saw. That was that. It later was revealed to us that she was transgender, and that's great.
Quite a night on Twitter.
How was it revealed to you guys?
Via the internet.
Oh.
I was getting floods of tweets from people of the LGBTQ community just saying, thank you, and I'm saying, for what? What did I do? Yeah. And then I found that out, and then, she opened up to me and talked about it, and that was fantastic. However, it's nothing to do with anything because she's just a fantastic competitor. Right. She was brought on board. I think Kenny Omega was the one to find her and say, hey, take a look at her.
Did Kenny know or
no,
he didn't know?
None of us knew. Okay. Nobody knew.
Which
so,
I really like because there's no attempt to just check a box for the sake.
And I'm glad you said that because a lot of people had come out and said you guys were just trying to pander having Nyla, given the fact Nyla is a credible talent. Yeah. And people were like, oh, they're just trying to do this and check these boxes off. Right. But not knowing now, and people knowing this, the world now knowing that you all had no clue until the internet basically told you, and then she told you.
Yeah, and that's all. That's her story. That's not something that I like to talk about for her because it's her story, and if it's something she's comfortable talking about and telling, that's great. And hey, if she wins the world title next week and she wants to talk about that being a part of her life, wonderful. If not, cool.
Right.
There's been a lot of conversation about the Olympics and whether or not trans people should be able to compete if you're a trans woman in the women's division or whatnot. Was that ever a conversation after you guys found out whether or not she should be able to compete in that way?
No.
Not one that we were having.
Yeah.
You see that chatter on the internet, and that's one of those things that Tony's been really great about. It's 2019,
right?
Yeah. We're not even gonna humor it.
Well, in some promotions, we do intergender wrestling where that is looked upon highly. So I don't see how you could look at that and say that is okay, and then say that a transgender woman or man wanting to wrestle is not okay.